The transfer window is now just 2 weeks away, however the club are already conducting business ahead of it. In today's video, we'll go over the deal that Liverpool have landed, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Although he only played once this season at Liverpool, Arthur leaves with beautiful memories as the squad presented him with a parting gift. Arthur arrived as an emergency loan signing from Juventus on the final day of the summer transfer window and only spent 13 minutes on the pitch. The Brazilian was more frequently seen in the treatment room, with a surgery required on a calf injury in October, while he saw more minutes with the under-21s. He returns to Turin this summer amid uncertainty over his future, but does not look back at his time at Anfield with regret. Instead, Arthur expressed his internal gratitude to the club in a message on Instagram on Tuesday. He wrote, "As my contract with Liverpool comes to an end, I would like to thank everyone, coaches, players and staff, for all of their support over the last season. I want you to know that I'll have an eternal gratitude to the club. The fans are undoubtedly one of the most incredible around the world. The emotion of a game at Anfield is really impressive. Finally, I would like to thank the entire community of Liverpool and the region of welcoming my family over the last few months. I will always have beautiful memories of the days I lived here. Good luck for the future." Jordan Henderson was among those to wish Arthur good luck in the replies to his post, while Adrian hailed him as great not only as a player but as a person even more. Though rarely involved on a match day as third choice goalkeeper, Adrian plays a central role in the dressing room as a part of Liverpool's Latin core. The 36-year-old helped organise a framed and signed Arthur 29 shirt to commemorate the midfielder's time at Anfield. In a photo shared on social media, Arthur can be seen posing with the parting gift, flanked by Alisson, Adrian, Darwin Núñez, Fabinho, Marcelo Portugal, Luis Diaz, Thiago, Roberto Firmino and Fabio Carvalho. While he was unable to contribute on the pitch, it shows how valued Arthur was as a member of the squad and the efforts made by the Spanish speakers at the club to welcome new signings and their families. Just a quick one guys, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going to copyclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping on all orders. Let's get back into the video. As we lead up to the transfer window, negotiations are being done ahead of it in terms of players, with Alexis McAllister as a deal that is almost completed. Despite there being work behind the scenes, the club have in fact secured a sensational deal to buy back the club's old training ground Melwood. Liverpool sold their Melwood site and its surrounding land to housing developer Taurus in 2019, with the club receiving around £10 million. That came with the Reds moving into the new purpose-built AXA training centre in the Kirkby, allowing the first team and academy sides to all work at the same facility. However, Robbie Fowler and JB Carragher then secured a long-term deal with Taurus to lease the existing buildings for the Fowler-Carragher Academy in 2021. Taurus had looked to build 162 affordable houses and apartments on the remaining land, but after receiving planning permission last year, those plans have now been scrapped. The Athletic's James Pearce reports that Liverpool have agreed a deal to repurchase Melwood for more than they sold it for. It will then be used as a base for the club's women's team, who retain their place in the Women's Super League for next season after finishing 7th this term. The final price Liverpool pay is unclear at this stage, Pearce writes, but the rise beyond £10 million reflects an increase in the value of the land and tourist cost in terms of planning process and running the site. Fowler and Carragher will keep their lease with their youth groups sharing the facility with Liverpool FC women. Pearce explains, with plenty of work needed to be done to get all 3 outdoor pitches up to scratch, it is unlikely that Matt Bird's squad will move in until September. The new Women's Super League campaign kicks off at the end of September, but pre-season will begin weeks before that, meaning the women's side may not be able to begin their preparations in Melwood. Roberto Firmino has shared footage of a touching speech he gave to his colleagues and their families during his farewell party. The Brazilian waved goodbye to Anfield during Liverpool's 1-1 draw of Aston Villa, netting a late equaliser in front of the Kop to earn his side a point. It was followed up by a goal away at Southampton in his final appearance for the club, with the 31-year-old set to depart on a free transfer this summer. Firmino marked the end of a glorious 8-year stay at Merseyside by hosting a private event at Anfield with players, staff and families all in attendance. Supporters have only seen glimpses of the occasion, including a tribute from Jurgen Klopp, but in a social media post on Wednesday night, the forward posted a speech of his own. The striker spoke of the unrelenting passion as he felt from the fans during what he described as the honour of my life so far in being part of the club. He said, 8 years of Liverpool are coming to an end for my family and for me in a few days. Naturally, I already knew about Liverpool when I arrived here from Germany 8 years ago. I had no idea how much passion there is in the club and what a huge part this club plays in people's lives, so many around the world. I didn't know how positively crazy and passionate the people that work at this club are and how much this club and stadium means to them. The truth is, I never could have dreamed that it was possible to achieve what we achieved together. It has been an honour of my life so far to be a part of Liverpool. Family, you'll never walk alone. It is a rare instance in which supporters are able to hear Firmino speaking in English, with the number 9 usually one to avoid television interviews. The powerful words encapsulated the unique connection between himself and the supporters at the end of what has been a spectacular Liverpool career. Firmino picked up every major medal available to him during his time on Merseyside, scoring the extra time winner in Qatar as the Reds became the world champions with a 1-0 win over Flamengo. He registered 111 goals and 72 assists in all competitions for Liverpool and formed part of a formidable front line with Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah. The forward's popularity on the terrace was highlighted by an extraordinary 20-minute rendition of his famous Si Senor song during the 3-0 win at Leicester, followed by the poignant send-off he received at the final home game of the campaign. Firmino will be sorely missed by everybody connected to the football club and will embark on the next chapter with the best wishes from his former side. Karim Benzema is subject to an offer from Saudi club Al Hilal for a reported €400 million, which could turn impact Roberto Firmino. After 14 years, 646 games and 353 goals at Real Madrid, Benzema could leave the club at 35 after receiving an eye-watering deal from Saudi Arabia. The Athletic report that the Frenchman has already made his decision, with Real Madrid aware of the offer, though sources are unaware whether he has accepted it. Benzema is said to have told his teammates a huge offer from Saudi Arabia earlier this month, with one Real Madrid player of the belief that the club would be open to letting him leave. The club in question, according to the Independent's Miguel Delaney, is Al Hilal, who are hoping to bring in Lionel Messi in a bid to rival Al Nassr's signing of Cristiano Ronaldo. Delaney claims Benzema has been offered €100 million per year, while Spanish publication AS have reported that the deal could be worth €400 million. It seems feasible that it will take up to Al Hilal's offer at this stage, and both Delaney and Sky Sports' Alvaro Montero have suggested it could pave the way for Firmino to join Real Madrid. The prospect of losing Benzema could hasten a move for Liverpool's departing striker, Delaney wrote, particularly as Real Madrid's require funds to sign Jude Bellingham. Montero explained that Real had previously hoped to sign Joselu from Espanyol as a backup to Benzema, but the offer from Saudi Arabia has turned them towards an important number 9. The good thing with Firmino, it's sad in the Spanish press and inside the club, is he is not the kind of young player, 20, 21 years old, who arrives in Spain with no knowledge or experience, he added. It's a player that they will feel very first game is going to play well. Real Madrid don't want to bet on players with no experience. Liverpool fans, what are your thoughts on the club buying back Melwood after 4 years after selling it? Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Push.